See how small everything looks? Those little people that play tennis, small little cars, people walking around. Doesn't it look like the Grand Theft Auto that you played when you were a kid? You know, I think it was the first or the second version where you see everything from above and they're walking like... It totally looks like that when you stand up in a high building like this. I always thought it looked really weird when I was a kid. Why would you like throw out your legs like that? But when you stand like this, it totally looks like that. Exactly. Hello, my name is Magnus Detmar. I'm an entrepreneur here in Shanghai, China. And today I want to give you a brief update of my company starting here in Shanghai, China. I feel that I haven't got into it. So today I wanted to update you on how the process is going, what kind of progress I've done, and all the difficulties I have found so far. Here we go. So the last little update I did, I think we talked about that I should register the company. I have been starting to do a lot of designs. I've tried a bunch of like too many different tailors. I have too many ridiculous suits right now and other clothing that I've tried around because I want it to be perfect. I want to have the best tailor in this city. So I think I found the one now. I think I trust them now. They're reliable, they get good prices, super duper good quality. So I think that the tailor part, or my supplier, is basically settled now. So I have decided that I'm gonna use the little crown as I showed you because I truly love that, because it's Swedish. I want to use the same text Detmar underneath it, and maybe it doesn't have to be that difficult. Maybe I'll just use that, so I can use the leather label that was pretty expensive, and then I'll produce another label as I showed you the other day that I'll put on the side of my clothing, and then I have to have one label that I put, you know, in the back of the shirts and in the back of, yeah, whatever. So that's the only thing I have to fix in order to get the label right. So that is all settled. Now to the company part, because this is exciting stuff. You know, I made a video that was called How to Start a Company in China, and that had got a lot of views. I'll link it here or there or somewhere in this screen so you can check it out if you're interested of starting a company here. However, as everything works in this country is you don't go for the first option, because the first option is never the best one. You try and then fail and try and then fail and check out a lot of different options, and then after a while you might find the best one. And I think I did. I got in contact with an actual district here in China. I got in contact with the government, not the middleman. I got in contact with the actual government, the district. So what I got in contact with is Fengpu Industrial Park, and this is a district that's pretty far away. It's about like 45 kilometers from People Square, just straight out. So it's still in Shanghai, but it's pretty far out. It's not in the central of Shanghai, right? And I got in contact with this district through a fintech event that I went to. Together with Caroline. You know Caroline, right?
So my name is Caroline.
And when I was there, there was this one girl that gave out all of her cards and just said that we register companies here in Shanghai. We help foreigners to register companies. If you're interested, come and have a chat. So I did that a couple of weeks ago. I haven't showed you that video yet because it turned out pretty bad. However, when I went to that meeting, she told me some really exciting stuff. So she told me that they help foreigners start companies here. Ni hao. Always so curious about me talking to a camera. However, she told me some really exciting stuff, and that is that they help foreigners start companies here, and they do it totally for free. And I was like, well, there is no free lunches. But she said that since they're placed so far out of the central of Shanghai, it's not as attractive to start companies there. And as it works here in Shanghai is that each district gets taxed from their companies that act within that district. For example, if I start my company in Jing'an, where I live, that's where all the tax money go to that area, and that's why like Jing'an and Xintiandi is so clean and beautiful and have skyscrapers, etc., because there's a bunch of companies registered there, so they get a lot of tax money. But since this industrial park is placed so far away, they're not as attractive, and in order to attract foreign companies to get there, they actually slope the entrance fee. They do it for free for you, and they even give a little bit of tax refund just to keep the companies happy in that area. And it's not like the other company that I talked to was very expensive, but the thing is that if I can do it there, I get tax refund. They start it way quicker because it's the actual government you're in contact with. It's not a middleman that's charge you. It's actually the government. Plus that they also provide services like accountants and tax services, etc., for a pretty reasonable price. And I mean, I worked as an auditor. I would probably be able to do all the accounting myself, but in order to have a company here, you have to have a certified Chinese accountant to do the accounting for you. So I guess I have to either hire one or they provide the service for me. Maybe Tiffany can help me with it, I don't know yet. Cold here in Shanghai. That's why I have all these clothes on me. However, and that's why I have my GoPro upside down. Oh my god, I had it upside down all the time. Oh no! Sorry about that. However, so that was super exciting news for me when I found that government, or whatever it's called, that's gonna help me. So I actually registered at that place, and you know, 好，非常好。什么了？这个六千。6千。对。不贵。呀，一点贵。这个是非常好的。非正常的。对对对，非常好的。你知道是 G7X？ 哦。你哪个国家的呀？我是瑞典人。哦，认识。你知道瑞典？ 知道，好的。你是上海人吗？上海。OK， 我爱上海。好，上海非常好的。OK， 拜拜，再见。So people are super friendly in this city. I love Shanghai. Have I told you that before? I freaking love this city. However, so I've actually started to register my company there now, and this Wednesday I got some super exciting news that my company actually registered. So, and as I said in the earlier video, you have to throw in a bunch of different names because the combination of two characters can't be the same as any other country, any other company in this country. And since I did that, I throwed in a lot of different names, and all of them got denied. So I was like, what should I call my company? And then I started to like pick up some Swedish things that I thought could be a pretty good fit for my company. And this Wednesday, I actually got my name approved. So the company name, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this yet. So if I say it now, it might be beeped. but my company name is called and I don't know if you heard it or not. I don't know if I'll put it in. I have to talk to them and check if it's okay to say the name, but that is just super exciting for me. And I talked to Tiffany.
This is Tiffany.
About it, and she thought it was a very, very good name, and I guess that's a good thing since she's Chinese and I'm gonna sell stuff here, and so then it's good that she likes it, because then probably a bunch of other people will like it. So I'm super excited about that. So now I actually have that. The next part is I have to get a tax register, get a bank account, and get some accountant registered. Hello. I think Olle took my... Have a good weekend. So that was a brief little company update. I love when I can bring you with me in this journey as starting a company here, because frankly speaking, I'm new here. I mean, I've been here almost 3 months now. Oh, look at this. There is no other place in the world where I see so many expensive cars. And a fun little fact about the expensive cars in this city is that has luxury tax on all luxury cars on 170%. Yeah, you heard it right. 170% tax on luxury cars. But that's another video. There is the new Tesla, and there is a Porsche. You get what I'm saying, right? That is it for today's update of my company. Thank you guys for watching. I am super glad that you follow me on this platform. Don't forget to subscribe. I know I say that a lot, but just kill that subscribe button. I want you and all your friends and your family and everyone that you know to hit that subscribe button. Each and every one and every single one that goes up. When that count goes up, I think it's like at 163 right now. For each and every one that start to subscribe to my channel, it's like, ooh, I feel so motivated in the morning when I see that count go up. So please, if you have some friends, if you have some family that like YouTube, go in, hit that subscribe button, and I'll bring you awesome content. Now someone is almost running me over, so I guess I have to end the vlog there. Bye! One thing, guys, that I forgot to say, it's the 1st of December today, so I wanted to say Merry Christmas. Bye!